Time now for the morning rush. We do begin with this new video this morning that will likely be used in the case against a jail guard accused of helping 3 Curry County inmates escape from jail. Authorities say the video shows the day Aaron Clark, Ricky Senna, and Victor Apodaca escaped from the jail. One of the men appears to unlock a door with a set of keys. All 3 then walk away. A camera inside shows jail guard Serena Dotson appearing fidgety and nervous. Deputies say she helped the inmates break free that day. She's now charged. The inmates were recaptured days later. Kristen.
Spotty to scattered storms still likely out over the northern and western portions of our state. Higher terrain favored for the best coverage here. Any developed thunderstorm or shower has potential to drop a lot of rain in a short amount of time. We're going to continue to watch the flooding threat in and around the mountains today and tomorrow, specifically those burn scars. David?
Happening soon, Rio Rancho parents can give their opinions about armed school security guards at next month's meeting. This as the district looks to approve a new security plan. The district's plan is to arm 12 of the district security guards who are all retired law enforcement. Now, the school board still has to approve the plan, and the city has to reach an agreement with the guards. Now, the guards will then go through recertification and special training.
President Trump back at the White House this morning after a nearly week-long trip to Europe, including a summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin. The president at that meeting was asked about Russian meddling in the 2016 election. The president said in part, Russian President Vladimir Putin says it's not Russia, adding he doesn't see any reason why it would be Russia. Many Republican lawmakers now speaking out about this. In a tweet, President Trump responded, writing, quote, "A productive dialogue is not only good for the United States, it's also good for Russia, but it's good for the world."
Well, happening now, demonstrations continue in Chicago following the fatal police shooting of a black man on Saturday. Investigators have released video that shows Harith Augustus was armed at the time of the incident. Now, protest organizers say that they want to see the body cam footage of all the officers who were on the scene that day.
Take a look at your TV screens here. Los Lunas police asking for your help finding who they say is a crook who robbed a local gas station. It happened Saturday night at Murphy's gas station on Main Street. Surveillance cameras captured the woman as she pointed a gun at employees and demanded cash. Police say she fled the scene in a gold bicycle. If you know anything, you're asked to call authorities.
And looking ahead to next week, that's when Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller says the ART bus drivers will likely start learning to drive those special buses. And that means that Albuquerque police will begin ticketing drivers who use the bus lane as a turn lane. Now, the mayor says the buses could be up and running as soon as this winter. The mayor is also announcing that the city will be getting $14 million from the Federal Transit Administration, but it's still waiting on $75 million more to pay for the entire project.
On to new news this morning. Leaders from the Navajo Nation say they've begun negotiations with a possible new owner of a coal-fired power plant on their land. The Navajo generating station is scheduled to shut down in December of 2019. The plant's coal supplier has been trying to find a new owner. Navajo President Russell Begay told lawmakers an agreement could be ready with the New York company for them to consider by October.
And we are working to find out if water is restored to San Antonio, New Mexico residents. This after major flooding wiped out a water line and power to some areas of the county. Now, water traveled down Highway 380, devastating homes. The county was granted $1 million to build a retention pond, but officials say it wouldn't have helped. County officials say that they'll have to come up with a new prevention plan. Kristen?
Today's Metro Threat Index down to a 3. Our rain chance is not great, but we'll go with an isolated storm chance. Keep in mind heavy rainfall and gusty winds possible out of any developed storm. Crystal?
A large wildcat seen wandering in a New Mexico couple's backyard, likely still on the run this morning. Let's take a closer look at the video here. David Gabaldon and his wife Kristen of Los Chavez spotted the cat in their backyard, then posted a photo of it to Facebook. The comments started pouring in, saying it was a serval. The biopark confirming that information. The biopark says some people keep them as pets. Biopark staff say if you own a serval cat in our state, it can be confiscated. The couple says they called animal control to get more information on this, but it was hard to reach someone.
Well, happening now, you can sign up to take part in Rio Rancho's 101 Citizens Academy. Over the course of the next 8 weeks, participants will get an inside look into how the city of Rio Rancho operates. Now, the program includes tours of city facilities and will be held at different locations each week. The class is free and open to anyone 18 years or older.
Happening right now, back to schools around the corner, and the state is preparing with free shot clinics. Children in New Mexico must be up to date on their vaccinations before the start of each school year. The clinics are being offered in Roswell, Belen, Albuquerque, and in Hobbs starting July 30th. For more information, go to alwaysonkRQE.com. Kristen.
Time now for a check on your commute. Not seeing anything major out there when it comes to the roadways. Clean and green, just the way we like it. We also have our news tracker out and about this morning, headed south on Coors. A little bit more of us as far as congestion goes. Looking pretty nice at the moment, but we'll keep eyes on that throughout the hour.
All right, take a look at your TV screens here. A black bear that keeps popping up around town is the talk of the town in Los Alamos this morning, according to the Los Alamos Daily Post. This black bear has been caught just strolling into people's backyards, then using their ponds to cool off. The bear made its first appearance on a game cam last Friday, taking a dip near homes on Barranca Mesa. The Post says the bear then showed up in another neighbor's yard yesterday morning.
Day planner shows temperatures in the lower 80s by lunch. 90 degrees is a forecast high today. That matches the average for this time of year. Mostly to partly sunny with just an isolated storm chance here in the metro area. That goes for central New Mexico as a whole. Better rain chances along northern and western New Mexico. It's the higher terrain that's going to have the best coverage here. Drier as you get to the south and east. Same kind of thing for your Wednesday. Even fewer storms with just a few spotty thunderstorms and showers left over the mountain areas. All we're doing is recycling moisture here, and temperatures will be warming up. As far as the allergy report goes for your Tuesday, we have juniper, pine, quinopods all down to low. I think the recent rain certainly helping us out there. Hopefully we can keep everything down to low. Time now for the 5 facts.
At number 5, Houston Astros third baseman and Albuquerque native Alex Bregman keeping his head up this morning after coming so close to making it into the second round of the home run derby. That was his first one. Now, Bregman would hit 15 home runs in the derby last night, but needed 1 more to tie and 2 to win in the first round. Now, he lost to Kyle Schwarber of the Chicago Cubs. Schwarber would make it all the way to the final round before falling by 1 home run to Bryce Harper, who plays for the Washington Nationals.
Ah, so close, Bregman. Number 4, okay, drivers, listen up to this. Mayor Tim Keller says ART bus drivers will be learning to drive those buses down the designated bus lanes starting next week. That means Albuquerque police will begin ticketing drivers who use a bus lane as a turn lane. The mayor says buses could be up and running as soon as this winter. The mayor is also announcing that the city will be getting $14 million from the Federal Transit Administration, but still waiting on $75 million more to pay for the entire project.
At number 3, fewer storms expected across the state today. Albuquerque isolated this afternoon. I'm not going to put any rain chances in for tomorrow. Temperature-wise, though, we're warming up. 90 today, upper 90s Thursday, Friday. Could see a few isolated storms to finish up the work week. At this point, the weekend looks mostly dry and hot.
At number 2, Rio Rancho school officials are looking to add armed security guards to their campuses. But before they do that, they want to hear from parents at a board meeting next month. Now, the district's plan is to arm 12 of the district security guards who are all retired law enforcement. The school board still has to approve the plan, and the city has to reach an agreement with the guards. The guards will then go through recertification and special training. This plan came about after the school shooting at a Parkland, Florida high school that claimed the lives of 17 students and staff.
On to number 1. Now we're working to find out if water is finally restored to San Antonio, New Mexico residents. This after major flooding wiped out a water line there and power to some areas of the county. Floodwater rushed in from the western part of the county and traveled down Highway 380, devastating homes in San Antonio. Video shows homeowners draining their homes of several inches of water and mud yesterday. The county just completed a drainage study last year and was granted $1 million to build a retention pond. County officials say they'll meet with other agencies to come up with a plan to prevent future floods like this.